Why have all these women on your roster, bro? Especially if you're not in the place that you want to be in life. Especially you're not making the type of money you want to make. Especially if you don't have certain things that you want in life. You don't have like the type of car you want. If you're not where you want to be in life, why are you chasing women? Why are you chasing sex? We didn't have sex all our lives. We've been fucking for our whole life, basically, since we was teenagers. And pussy still excites you. You know what excites me? Money. Living. Doing what I want to do when I wake up. Not having to clock in. That's what excites me. It's not more money, more problems. It's more women, more problems.
Means ain't nothing but a word.
Oh, Mr. Tyrone. I just gotta get freaky for you because you love the hoes.
I don't care if they don't like me. I came here to stunt. I don't care if they don't.
What's good, everybody? If you're first time viewing my content in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Shout out to Finessers Only Club. I've just recently been watching his content on Instagram, so shout out to him. And I've been recently watching his stuff on YouTube. I've been trying to get through some of his live streams and videos because like he has some very long, like very extended videos, but nonetheless, it has a lot of great content. You know, with those videos that he be breaking down like a lot of different great reels out of those videos. So shout out to him and his content. I'm gonna still continue to watch a lot of his content because he provides a lot of great information for a lot of us young men between the age of 18 and 24 and up. So highly advise that you go watch his content on Instagram and on YouTube as well. What this man said here was nothing but the truth, and I can, you know, from personal experience, when it comes to women, more problems. Back in community college when I was 19 and 20, I had a whole roster of women. I'm talking about, we talking about like double digits. I'm talking about women that I knew in my personal life, women that I knew through social media, women that I knew in different areas and different codes, like in different area codes, all the good stuff. From all different variations of complexions. We had the red bones in this section. We had the butter pecan in that section. I mean, I had a whole candy shop. Literally. And one of my favorites was going down to the islands. But we'll save that for another time, for another day. Point is that my life was more chaotic with a whole set of women in my life than just narrowing it down to 2 to 3 women or just dealing with one woman. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have the experience, and I'm not telling you what to do with your life and what not to do with your life. But just for me personally, trying to juggle a whole set of women all at once is very mind-boggling. And also, if you're dealing with a whole set of women, like, really ask yourself, what are you doing with your life? Like really ask yourself, like, if you're juggling a whole set of women, like if you're dealing with a whole set of like 8 to 10 women, right? You might have 5 that you know personally, 3 to 5 women that you know personally, and another 5 you might know on social media. Then you might have another few of them in your DMs or whatever the case is. Yo, that's chaotic. That is chaotic because now you have to have a schedule. Okay, I'm going to call this girl and that girl on Monday. I'm going to call this one and that one on Tuesday. Then I'm going to call the other 3 on Wednesday. And then, you know, I'm going to FaceTime. We're going to game with the boys. And then on Friday and the weekends, it's chaotic. And when you're dealing with all of these women, women love attention, right? So if you're trying to get down to some work in the early afternoon, she calls you. That's a whole 2-hour conversation. She calls you in the early afternoon. That's a whole 2-hour conversation. Now 2 hours have passed. Now it done hit like 1, 2 o'clock. Now another girl done called. That's another 2-hour conversation. Now it's 4 o'clock. Then another girl calls. Now it's 6 o'clock. These women drain you of your time from reaching your goals and your accomplishments. I'm not telling you not to give time to the ones that actually matter in your life, but women will take up time. And sometimes you have to prioritize yourself before anybody else. For those women who are just attention seekers and they can't value and appreciate a man who is about his business, they're gonna go. And if they go, they go. All right? There are plenty of women out there. Plenty of Kit Kats to eat up. All right? The yammy whammies have not been out of stock since the age of time. There's always going to be someone out there. It's cuffing season. Everybody want to be loved up and all this other type of stuff and cuddled up. Winter's coming. All right. So it's not just going to be these women out here who are going to feel lonely and sad and be crying their eyes out as they're watching these holiday movies. It's going to be some of the men out here too. You know, they get cuffed up in the winter season. Now they over there partying and getting crazy in the summer. So it is what it is. So you have that aspect as well. What I will say is that when it concerns women, like I said before, if you have enough women, right? If you have too many women in your life, they will literally get you off of your task. Literally. If you have too many women in your life, they will catch you off guard. They will get you off your goals. They will get you off of the opportunities that are out there. So stay on the task. Prioritize yourself before anything else. You do not need a whole roster of women to feel like a man. You don't need a whole roster of women to try and feel like you macho and you alpha and stuff like that. I've been there. I've done that, right? I'm not telling you not to go through that experience. If you want to go through that experience and experience that for yourself, by all means do so. But I'm just saying that it's not, it doesn't advance you. It doesn't benefit you to have a dozen of women, like to have 10 to 12, 14 women in your DMs or in your phone or whatever the case is, right? Just me. I might just be speaking because I'm getting up in age now, being 23 years old. But share your thoughts concerning the whole matters at hand in the comment section below. Let me know how you personally feel about the topic at hand. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're a first-time listener. And share your thoughts in the comment section below, right? And before you go, check out these other videos.
So you gotta live for something. Can't just be living for nothing. Might get a few checks, might get a few hoes, might get a few meals or something. Might get a new crib, put art in that bitch, I just might build me something. Might get a new whip, AP on my wrist, I just might kill me something. So you gotta live for something. Can't just be